Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Hopefully this one will not be deleted accidentally and this whole vlog will go up. For those of you who actually like watching my vlogs for some reason, that's great. Enjoy this one, I guess. So I'm starting off this vlog with the fact that I am doing up my window. Because my studio is on the bottom floor of my house and I live in a 3-story house, people can just kind of see straight in unless I have these closed, the curtains. And I don't want the curtains closed all the time because it's kind of a bit claustrophobic, I guess. So I decided that we don't want anyone to see in, but we wanted that extra bit of ventilation and space. Decided to put kind of 2 bed sheets up against the wall. On the outside, it's fine. They're trapped in the window, but you can't see them, the fact that they're trapped in the window from the outside. A lot of people in these houses actually do this because blinds, you would think, well, why don't you put up some blinds or something, like my watch. But no, you can't put blinds up kind of traditionally in this particular house because, like I said, it's 3-story and needs extra support. This is metal. You would think that, hey, it's a brick house or it's made of wood. No, this isn't America. It's a metal frame going sort of along the whole kind of front section of the house, and then there's bricks above it, and then of course way up there, another floor above me, there's another window, and then way above that is another window, and they're actually wider than this window, so those also have metal supports. Every window in this house, there's even more windows in the back and everything, all need metal supports here, so we can't drill into that metal support at all. In fact, we can't drill in, it's metal. You know, I think it'll be steel or carbon steel or something like that. So you can't really drill into it. So as you stare at this Alvin with these 2 ladybug or marionette and ladybug figures or dolls, whatever, in front of it, I just want to tell you that the Munkcast is in production. Sort of. It's in production and post-production at the same time because I kind of wanted to edit and record at the same time because it's not just me who makes the episodes. I want to give actually a public thanks, a big thank you to Isabella Urban, who has decided to come back onto the team, and she was a massive help in the other series. But I guess she kind of got scared away because of just my behaviour, I think, back then, and probably just my behaviour. I'm not saying I was like super really weird or anything like that. It's just I didn't pay attention to everyone on the team back then, not necessarily in the way you would expect. You know, I was a little bit on the sort of preoccupied side with just the show and didn't think about other people when I was writing the episodes or anything like that. But this time, guys, I am so laid back. I'd show my face if I could. But, you know, I just kind of want it to be so chill. But it's going to be a total team effort. There are 10 episodes, and I'm letting anyone on the team write and record, well, not record, but write and edit an episode. And all I'll do is record it, send the files to them to put together the episode. And believe it or not, guys, we are going to be animating the series. At first, it was going to be so simple with no mouth movement or anything like that. It's going to basically be like a podcast. But we have decided to go ahead and animate it, semi-animate it. It's semi-animate it, whatever. It's not going to be like a full-on cartoon, but at least it'll have mouth movements and facial animation and things like that, which is good enough, I guess. And you'll have each episode will be specially made anyway, to a certain theme. I can't really give anything away, but we'll have themed episodes based on cosplaying as other franchises, as we did before, and also episodes which are situations. I have a few in mind. So the chipmunks will be put into a situation and then they'll do the show from that situation. I don't really want to give any of the situations away, but yeah, some of them may be a little bit cliche, but with our own take on them. Yeah. And yes, we will have a Christmas episode as well as the 10 episodes. So that's good. And of course, I don't want to forget the other members of the team as well. We've got Jacob and Melissa. And we also have Gleeful Chibi, which I've forgotten her real name. I am so sorry. Wow, I feel awful now. But she's on the team as well. Sort of, she's kind of a bit of a consultant at the moment. I really need to get in touch with her. She's in the, we have a little like chat thing that we all communicate on and things. But I've not really heard from her. So hopefully she's still on the team. And that's it, I believe. That's myself, and of course there's Naomi, which we're kind of a pair. So, and Naomi is again more of a consultant on the team as well. She just kind of makes sure that all the characters are in character, because it's very important that to make sure that if you're playing these characters in a fan film, that at least they are true to the nature of said characters. Looking good. I quite like it. Anyway, moving on. And I know I've done it already and talked about the Munkcast and everything, but they actually won't be looking like this in the new Munkcast. They sort of will, but completely different. It's hard to explain. Basically, we've upgraded the look since we did this Munkcast announcement, thanks to the wonderfully talented Isabella Urban, which I think I have already mentioned before in this vlog. It's been a few days since then, but she has gone ahead and took it upon herself to visually upgrade the Munkcast for the newest season, which we are going to be now doing sort of semi-animated, which is all because of her, and I can't thank her enough. So yeah, again, thanks for that. Moving on. So it's been about 13 years since I drank alcohol, and I decided that I would swear it off forever after my granddad's wake. And if for you Americans, that's grandpa or whatever. But I've decided recently that rather than not drink, I'll not get drunk, if you know what I mean. I've sort of changed my sort of ideals on it slightly. So I have decided to go ahead and buy beer. This is a Budweiser, which is an American beer, obviously. And I'm not going to drink the beer itself, the whole can, like, you know. I'm going to mix it with lemonade and make what's known as a shandy. But I'm going to make it stronger than traditional shandy. Well, we're sat outside because I don't like the smell of the stuff. And it actually isn't that bad. Tastes better than it smells, at least. Which is pretty good. Although the foam's gone because it's mostly lemonade, but hey, it works. So, I have finally been able to complete the story on Assassin's Creed Valhalla on the PS5, and it was brilliant. The gameplay is just so addicting and a little bit repetitive, but in a very kind of good way. But they kind of add a variety to it as you're playing. It's sort of repetitive, but kind of not at the same time. It's really difficult to explain. They sort of mix it up. You know, as you play along, you unlock new abilities, and it changes the dynamic of the gameplay, and it's actually pretty good that way. So, I say it's repetitive, but it's kind of not. You can change it depending on, you know, what you unlock and things like that. But yeah, this game has been absolutely fantastic. I think 100 hours I've played on it, and enjoyed every single moment. I am going to be getting the DLC and going back and doing a lot of the side stuff on the game and things, but probably at a later date, because right now I'm going to focus on other games at the moment. But yeah, like I said, really enjoyed this, and we'll definitely go back to play some of the side stuff, like I said, later on. You make up your mind? Are you laughing or crying? What? Is that funny? So, Ubisoft recently did a crossover between two of their game titles, Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs, and this is the result. As you can see there, she has the Assassin's logo on her back, and it has this really strange, not really, strange in a good way, kind of couple of missions where you're kind of playing an Assassin's Creed game in Watch Dogs, minus the whole climbing up buildings and things, because that kind of is a mechanic that's not in this game. It does have parkour, but it doesn't really have, you know, the climbing mechanism. But it kind of negates that a little bit with that little drone thing you have there, which is called the Eagle drone, and it enables you to sort of go around and my photos are opening, that's weird. Go around and, you know, survey the area without you having the need to climb and everything. And it's so strange, and I say that's why it's weird, because I've never actually been in a game that's been a crossover, not to my knowledge at least. Let's move away from this guy here. And it's just interesting. It was really fun, actually, and kind of had me a grin on my face the whole time, as much as I can grin at the moment. I'll explain that later. And yeah, it was just fun, really fun. And I do actually have some missions I need to do, actually. As you can see here, we've got some assassination missions, as well as synchronized, which you can actually you actually do a little synchronization thing that they do in Assassin's Creed, which is pretty cool. And some other missions there. But yeah, we have some Templar bounty, assassination missions and things to do in Watch Dogs. It's kind of the closest thing we've got to a modern day Assassin's Creed, essentially. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing it. And yeah, so I really like the costume as well. So it's in 4K, so it's pretty decent resolution there. But yeah, pretty good. Definitely, if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, I'd definitely give this a try. What are you doing? Oh. Ellie. Enjoying that? Well, I guess there's no stopping now. Yeah, it's better than I thought it would be. I'll finish my sentences next time. As you can maybe be able to tell, my voice is a little bit hoarse. I don't know if I can just give you a good... I'm trying to over-exaggerate a little bit because my throat is gone. I can't do my voices. I just try to do the voices there in an American accent, because I've thrown my voice out, as some people may say. But because of that, and I can actually do a very convincing impression of the Pokemon Mew. That's not fake. I'm doing that with my throat. Because my throat has seized up so much, it's clamped a little bit, so when I can do a pretty decent impression of Mew. That won't last, but Mew is actually my favourite Pokemon, by the way. But it's nice that it's there, although I prefer to have my normal voice back so I can actually do my job. So my voice is improving, but I'm sat here playing Mass Effect 2, and the graphics look much better than they did before. And Aria is actually with me, and she is actually enjoying watching the game. She keeps laughing at it, which is interesting. Pay no attention to the dirty pillow. That sounds so wrong. But yeah, she is thoroughly enjoying me watching me play. Maybe she's camera shy. Anyway, her hair has seen better days even. Well, little Aria is coming on pretty well, and she's staring at me wondering why I'm talking to the air right now, but I'm not actually. I'm talking to you guys. And yeah, jealous dog there. She is very well coming along. I don't even know what to say and how to say it, but all I can say is there she is. Just kind of smiling, I guess. But anyway, oh, there she goes. She's a bit tired, I guess. Vlog over. Bit of a strange place to end it, but it works. And she is suffering with a cough at the moment, so that's why she's a bit wheezy, but she's fine, ultimately. Anyway, like I said, vlog over.